Welcome back to another episode of Server Room. This time we have Mohammed Younis with us. Welcome back to another episode of Server Room. This time we have Mohammed Younis with us. He currently works for Neom and he's from Saudi Arabia. It's a pleasure having you here.
The pleasure is mine. Thanks for having me.
How are you feeling? Is this the first time in a podcast or have you done any podcast
It is my
before?
first time in a podcast and hoping I do well today.
Of course you will. So what do you do? What is your day-to-day responsibility at Neo?
Yeah, currently I'm a cloud solutions architect,
Okay.
mainly handling the Microsoft solutions and technologies and infrastructure deployments for Microsoft solutions and ensuring security is maintained at Neom all over the subsidiaries of Neom, managing the Microsoft infrastructure. So this is mainly my role in Neom.
Okay. So talking about security, it aligns with technology. So I want to know how is the current technology ecosystem in your region and how has it evolved over the years?
Currently, Saudi is one of the most countries that are investing in technology. They have a vision to become the leading technology country in the region by actually making sure that their government and semi-government sectors have a full transformation plan in terms of technology, security, cybersecurity. And as you know, that Saudi Arabia is the second attacked country by cybersecurity attacks in the world after USA. So this is why they are investing so much in technology, and they are doing a very good job actually.
Can you share some insights on the challenges and obstacles that tech companies in your region face and how you're addressing them?
Yes, currently most of the tech companies they face a challenge in defining a digital transformation plan. They usually invest in areas when they face an issue, they start investing rather than proactively having a road plan to define which solutions are most fitting for the next 3 to 5 to 10 years. So they end up in getting solutions or technologies that phase out in 2 or 3 years and the investment are wasted. So I can give an example. For example, sometimes investing in physical desk phones, while in 2 3 years they discover that why did we purchase like a hardware? It's better to go for a soft phone or something like without any hardware, just to reduce the hardware footprint or the ecosystem. So most of the time they go with the flow, which is not the best approach. The best way is to have a full plan to be able to tackle your challenges proactively.
What are your thoughts on Saudi Vision 2030 and how will your company expand in response to Saudi Vision 2030?
I guess this vision is it's one of the best things that happened to Saudi in the past like 10 years. They are basically investing in all sectors and especially the technology sector. They want to make sure that all the services, like for example e-government services, and most of the like initiatives that they do are around technology, to make sure they're up to date with all the latest trends and latest digital transformation solutions, especially also in cybersecurity and security solutions. Because as you know, Saudi is like the second most attacked country in cybersecurity attacks. So they make sure that they want to be up to date with all latest security technologies. And they are doing a very good job actually in this regard.
What does your company do to stay ahead of the competition?
We basically, Neom, it's one of the most dynamic companies in the world, I guess, at the moment, as the changes are rapidly happening. And in terms of IT, they want to stay ahead of the competition by making sure we use like the top-notch solutions and turnkey solutions to make sure that we satisfy customer requests, we satisfy the initiatives that are being done at the company. So the IT team is actually one of the biggest teams in the company as well. I guess we're over 500 like IT people within Neom. So I guess it's they do that by actually collaborating together and making sure we invest in the right technology rather than getting solutions that maybe, as I told you before, like it will phase out soon. So we work with top vendors and we work also with the latest technologies, and we test them before onboarding those to production environments. So we have a very huge team for testing, for like pre-prod deployments to make sure things are fitting for the roadmap.
That's great to hear.
Thank you.
Are there any emerging technologies that your region is currently known for or is focusing on?
Emerging technologies, I guess now the most emerging technologies, it's things around AI and AR and VR solutions. And you will see that most companies are trying to invest in them just to explore how to utilize it and how to utilize AI solutions in, for example, automating like tickets resolution. If I'm talking like from IT perspective, where we think about AI, we need, like, for example, to enhance the customer experience by automating most of the things. And as you know, like solutions like robotics or AI or RPA, basically those solutions, they work 24/7, and they can easily enhance the customer experience by being available all the time, giving a structured way of responding to tickets or analysis. So I guess those solutions are currently being like trialed by most companies. And also one of the new solutions that are being tested as well at the moment, it's the cognitive solutions, where you try to mix AI also with IoT sensors, just to try to give the system the ability to interact as a human being. Yeah, for example, let's say face recognition, it will just identify who you are, but it cannot identify if you're sad, if you're in a hurry, if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling happy. So imagine if a system can have a cognitive mind of its own, where it can interact with you differently based on how it sees you, and you can apply this into different also prospects as well. Like, let's say if there's an object moving towards a camera, you can identify this object and act differently based on what this object is, rather than having a systematic approach if it's human or not human. So cognitive solutions as well, it's one of the most important technologies that are being tested at the moment.
That's fascinating to
Thank
hear.
you.
How has Manage Engine facilitated your vision?
Manage Engine, honestly, it's one of the, I guess, the most needed solutions that we have in our environment, because it enhances operations dramatically in a way that most of the manual work that we do, it's basically automated through Manage Engine workflows and processes. And also the fact that we can control security through delegations. For example, currently you have around 50 Active Directory operations engineers. And in order to manage a huge line of people manually, or through manual scripts or manual delegations, this is going to take so much, and auditing is going to be hectic. So actually we have, like, if I'm talking Manage Engine, we have 8360 bundle, where we manage Active Directory, whether it's on-prem or cloud, and we have delegations and audit and monitoring for all technicians that we have. So it's actually adding value by automating user creation, automating group creation, users onboarding, offboarding, reports, auditing. So I guess it's one of the most essential solutions just to have a successful AD management environment. So this is also one aspect of Manage Engine. I'm not trying to be Manage Engine sales here, but honestly, it takes you just one time to use Manage Engine to know that you really need it in your environment, especially when you have multiple domains, multiple forests, multiple organizations you're serving. It's going to be very hard to manage it manually, rather than have an automated system that adds value by delivering things through templates, through automated reporting, automated alerting. So it has added so much value so far, and I guess we're going to keep investing with Manage Engine as well.
Thank you. I want to ask you more questions, but sadly, we don't have enough time.
No problem.
So thank you very much
Thanks.
for joining. Hopefully, I'll see you again.
Thank you so
in
much.
The
The
podcast.
pleasure is mine, and thank you for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you.